Okay, and game one has now started. Let's pull up the scoreboard. And it's paused again. I think we're waiting for the in-game delay. And there we go. Okay, so we see a comment on Nasus. So it's a support Nasus. Actually did not predict this.
What a banger, though.
Yeah, actually. A really exotic pick from Maxim Gaming coming out here. Kuranji with the Nasus bot lane. Let's see. We got a corrupting potion start from the Syndra and LeBlanc. So they won't have any mana problems and are probably just gonna farm it out. Yeah, no invade coming from Nautilus yet. They're just taking control over their blue buff and waiting for someone to maybe come out. And another, already a 20 gold for Nasus coming in. Stonk's already going up.
Looks like they're both path bot this game as well.
Yeah, both junglers are playing top side going into bot lane. I think with the Nautilus pick from Vanir, they're probably gonna have the stronger level one. And Viego actually also does a lot of damage with his passive procs at level 1. And if he gets one reset, early game is gonna be really looking good for Vanir. Gets hooked, exhaust has been popped, and that's a quick exchange for level 1 already.
Ooh, I really like the aggression coming from the Vanir side.
And already Pop has been almost rendered useless from the lane now. She probably has to either reset or just wait out for Doran's shield and health pot to regenerate. 2 corruption potions has been popped from mid laners, and yeah, Syndra's winning the trade for now. Floop's getting poked out really hard, which is expected from the AP Nasus and Varus bot lane. And both junglers are both sides. While Trundle is trying to look to get into the blue buff, while Jungle J is doing the Gromp right now. Skirmish breaks out, Trundle goes for the fight early game, and Flash has been burned from Jungle J. Early fight again from the mid laners. No corrupting potions are left, but both have TP up still. Varus is looking for a reset here, but gets hooked from the Nautilus. TP has been popped out by Syndra. And they look for something, but it's really hard. It's really hard to get them under their tower. Poppy has already regened her HP up with the potion and is looking to get back into farming, I guess. Huge wave stacked up for her, and Zal looking for the recall. Denzel looking for something, gets the chain off, and good bit of damage off.
I think Sal should look for a reset here.
Yeah, probably. He may be, let's look gold, 938. Maybe he's waiting for his whip item until he recalls, or he's maybe going for the Divine Sunderer, so he wants something with the sheen, possibly. We'll see. They have like three champions that have a lot of HP, so I think Divine Sunder would be really good here. He could also get a lot of HP off with his Gore Drinker if he decides to go that instead. Syndra going with the tier second item, just trying to scale. I don't really know how Nasus works until the late game, so we'll see how that works out. Varus has popped Flash, and I think they'll start a freeze here at bot lane. Maybe Nautilus can look to kill mid lane. But the thing is, with Varus and Nasus bot lane, they can break freezes really easily, so they won't be able to freeze this. So what are your thoughts on early game so far?
Well, I think Minimax has done a great job early game with the pressure on bot side and double crab for Trundle as well. And also Trundle being top to help Poopy push out the wave. Good reset. They have to burn Fiora TP. Now she wants TP for the Drake that is coming up. He's up.
I think Pop is still doing a really good job. I mean, she has 30 farm, 17 down, but I mean, considering Fiora bullied her so hard level 1, she's still doing a really good job. Floops is also farming decently, considering he's getting poked so hard by Nasus and Varus. But we'll see how this goes out. I think they need to look for the dragon, but Trundle is already on it, and I don't think Vanir knows. Maybe they'll try to look for the blue buff now, because they got the information from Trundle being on dragon.
They might be able to dive top here actually. Syndra with no TP.
I think it's a bit too risky considering the damage they have, and she's not even chunked yet, but maybe.
You have to live on the edge, bro. YOLO.
YOLO, man.
Yeah, YOLO, man.
Syndra at 84 tier stacks, Varus at 51. They're both just looking to scale right now. I'm really eager to find out how Nasus is gonna work out in the late game or mid game overall. And a lot of Vanir supporters in the chat. We'll see how it turns out for them. Getting the honey fruit and full HP and almost full mana again. Both junglers 0-0-0 right now, but Jungle J is 8 farm up, trying to get his camps and power farm his first item probably, and then looking to get some plays going somewhere.
I really think Vanir should look to do something right about in the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, they won't be having a rough time towards the mid to late game, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And now it's instead Fiora who's getting bullied in the top lane. The first Bramble Vest will probably make her heal a lot less with her vitals, which makes it a lot harder for her to lane and bully her. With the grasp, I mean with the Conqueror as well. Poppy goes for the cancel and the recall, but it works out. Maybe Jungle J can maybe look for something at the top lane. We'll see if Zal can manage to survive Poppy's burst. We can also see Trundle possibly doing Herald right now. Oh no, Herald hasn't even spawned. That was just... Wait, we need to put up the objective timers. Maybe he did do it. Oh, he did do it, just didn't come up. Okay, nice.
Okay, nice.
Very nice. Okay, Nas is coming out with the poke. And Kralek's tanking it like a man. Syndra possibly looking for the crab.
It looks like a Herald bot side.
Yeah,
Perhaps a
probably. I
4-man
mean,
dive.
Vanir needs to leave this tower or either contest it. LeBlanc is pathing bot lane. Nasus goes in, pops the R. Zaya pops R. Syndra goes on the Zaya. Zaya almost goes down. Nautilus is 1 HP. Goes down to Varus. Viego almost gets a kill on the Nasus. Poppy gets a kill. And that's a 1 for 2 for Maxim Gaming. A lot of
Well,
summoners burned there.
meanwhile, Fiora should be getting at least 3 plates on top.
Yeah, so it might be worth it. I mean, the stronger Fiora gets early game, the more money she gets early game, the more she'll dominate late game or mid game. But that was a really well played from both teams, actually. We still have Flash on Nautilus, so he can possibly look for something at mid lane. Poppy goes in for the fight at top lane. Nasus is also roaming here. Fiora tries to pop vitals, but needs to flash out. And she gets out of there safely. Really well played by Zal there, but he had to burn flash.
Drake is coming up here, and Young needs to be set up.
Yeah,
They're losing a lot of plates though.
yeah. Considering 3 people top, Drake is the main priority for them right now. 1 for Drake's then probably, if somehow Orbis doesn't steal it. And Nasus is actually going for Phage. Maybe he's going Divine Sunder. I thought he was going full AP. Which would be... I mean, I don't know how we'll get his Q stacks, but maybe he doesn't even need them. So 2 for 1 for Maxim Gaming. What do you feel about that? Ex-poopies.
Well, I kinda wanted Vanir to do a lot more early game.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the early game pressure because they have quite the snowbally champs. LeBlanc, Viego, Fiora.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can against the Minimax draft. I don't they if they go even to the mid game, the Minimax will have an advantage in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But we have Divine Sunder now on Viego. Maybe getting a pick on Floops here. Pops the R, but Syndra doesn't have any damage yet, considering she went for Merc's first item with tier. Only lost chapter AP. Varus pops ult, Kralix pops the flash. R, maybe looking for Nasus kill here. Pops the ignite on Nasus. Jungle J is here. Pops the stun, pops the smite, ults. Now it's a 3 for 3, 3 versus 3 fight. Trundle pops to the pillar, pops the R. Varus is trying to auto attack. Gets the snipe on the Nautilus. Fiora is going in, pops the Gore Drinker, gets almost half her HP back. Gets the reset, Viego. While Fiora is getting the kill on Nasus. Will Viego get another pick? And Flash was burned by Varus. Really well played by Vanir, they're getting the picks. And abusing the early game Divine Sunder for Viego. This is probably going to snowball really hard now for Viego. And the Varus snipe from Viego. What a 200 years of experience champion that is.
This is really good for Vanir. Also, they got the Varus flash and Trundle and the Nace and a lot of gold, so they will be able to snowball even harder now.
The Gore Drink was really huge there from Fiora, almost getting half her HP back for popping it on 2 people.
Balanced item, by the way. Oh, balance champ, by the way. Have you seen the cinematic?
So what is your opinion on boiled nuggets? Someone asked in the chat.
Well, if you make them correctly, they can taste good.
So you're
Where have
like,
you even heard about this boiled nugget thingy? Where did it come from?
I don't know. Someone in the chat asked me, or asked you actually.
Why me?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
A lot of Vanir supporters in the chat. And Zal is a favorite by Amar Barova. Yeah, I think Zal is a really good player overall. I mean, if you play Riven, you probably play every other champ mechanically. I don't know, that's just me.
Yeah, but you're stuck in D4, Riven OTP.
D1 actually, but
Wait, how did you peak Masters now again, Mr. Kaitania?
I played my ADC role to the maximum level.
Was it when Samira got released?
Anyways, Fiora going Fiora going in for the Poppy skirmish, maybe looking to get the vitals off, doing a lot of damage and making her less than half HP, while Fiora's still at more than 1/3. I mean 2/3 of her HP. A lot of fights grouped up mid, and we'll see. I mean, a lot of people grouped up mid. LeBlanc is top lane, and we'll see. Maybe they're trying to look for the tower here. If Varus ulted maybe there on the Nautilus, they could probably have killed him. Let's zoom out a bit and do some shenanigans.
They should be able to contest this Drake.
Who?
Vanir, because they have everything up, basically. Even LeBlanc TP, and Varus has no flash, perhaps they can pick him. But it doesn't look like they're going for the Drake. Instead they're choosing tier 2 tower and Herald.
I think they prefer just playing it safely now and then maybe like trying to force everything mid game. Or like at 24 minutes or so. But I would, I mean, I agree with you. I would abuse the Nasus more now, cause like, what does Nasus do now? He's like almost not even a champion.
He's slow. He's like a meat shield.
I mean, he's a meat shield that, yeah, does like 100 damage per Q. I don't know, a really interesting pick by Maxim Gaming, but maybe I'll be proven wrong.
Nah,
Herald popped out mid. Probably going for a siege. If they get the tier 2 tower, they'll be getting a lot of gold. But I don't think they can go that far, only being 3 people at mid. Fiora looking to probably get the tower here. Because Fiora is one of the strongest split pushers in the game. Will probably easily get the towers at top lane, bot lane. Well,
I really like the pressure that Vanir is putting on every lane though.
I mean, the only tower that Maxim Gaming has gotten is the bot lane one actually. So Vanir has been holding up really good. And another tower drops from Maxim Gaming. They trade the tower for the red buff, but no, they can't even get it actually. Or? Yeah, they get it, and they're probably out now. Floops is still on his first item, trying to just scale up right now, doing really good on farm right now. And it's looking pretty even, but 2 dragons for Maxim Gaming and 2 more kills for Vanir. Floop's looking for the, Floop's looking for the Essence Reaver buy here. I'm surprised actually that, LeBlanc got her items, I was gonna say. Cause usually you go that item really early, cause you get so much damage from LeBlanc's early game with that item, with the source boots. And Floop's going in for the fight. Ult pops out from both of them, but no one falls down. Denzel looking to catch someone, chunks half HP from Varus, gets mirror image popped, and she has to burn flash. Nautilus going for the hook and ult on Varus. Viego goes in. Zal is also there, trying to get the Nasus. Nasus has to burn flash. Syndra goes for the Q, trying to poke them down a bit. Popping the stun, gets Fiora parried. Vanir gets a kill, 2 kills, and that was really good for Vanir. 3 for 0.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Krallex really saved them there with the hook on the Varus.
Yeah.
Because I thought Vanir is gonna lose it when LeBlanc choked his W.
Yeah. And a chase by Denzel and gets a kill on Trundle. That's a 4 for 0 for Vanir. Probably going to take Baron here and just keep up their tempo. I don't know how Maxim Gaming will answer this actually. It's looking really bad for them now. Considering Viego has 4 kills to assist and Fiora has 3 kills. Fiora goes for Poppy, trying to zone her out. Poppy flash ease into the stun, really well played by Poppy there. Will they be able to finish the Baron here? This has happened a ton of times for Vanir when they just throw for Baron. Hopefully this doesn't happen again and they fall down. And that's a 3 for 0 for Maxim Gaming. 4 for 0 actually. Wow. These Baron calls have not been doing them justice lately.
That should be a Drake for Minimax as well. The third Drake.
Yeah, Drake spawning up in 30 seconds. I mean, I think they have time to respond to it. But that depends on how much pressure they are gonna give out now. I mean, they're resetting for it now though.
Well, to be fair, Vanir has the pressure on both side lanes and 1 Baron still. The gold lead of 2k.
Okay, and the Nautilus R pops off there. Trundle has to flash out. LeBlanc going in for the kill and gets the Syndra. Varus has to flash out, gets killed by the Xayah E, and Viego gets a ton of resets here. And the dragon has been secured by Vanir, actually responding to them even though they died earlier.
Look at top lane. Holy cow.
Holy moly, I didn't even realize.
Yeah. They won that fight 4 vs 5.
Well, it's looking really bad now. That's actually so good for Vanir. How will Maxim Gaming respond to this? I mean, their alternatives right now is either they just try to farm out, which is really not possible, because Vanir will... let's see, what's the Baron timer? I can't really see it here. Okay, I mean, it's probably it's probably gonna run out soon, so they'll just play for farming for like 3 or so minutes, or they can set up a trap maybe somewhere with the Syndra and just try to get someone.
Syndra has Liandris and Mercs. She's solo AP. Isn't that illegal? You're supposed to have Ludens and Zork boots.
I mean, yeah. I don't know actually.
No, that's illegal.
And
Oh.
Kuran G gets absolutely deleted from LeBlanc there. Really good pick by Denzel. Syndra pops R, Nautilus. Syndra goes down, Nautilus goes down to Poppy. They're all focusing Jungle J. Jungle J has to burn flash. Poppy's going in. Tries to get Floop. Floop goes down. LeBlanc tries to one-shot Varus. Varus goes down. And Jungle J gets... dies. Okay. He almost
Fiora.
got his reset and got out. And Fiora still split pushing. keeping up so much pressure on the map for Vanir, even though they're going 3 for 3s.
Top lane POV.
The top lane island just splitting the whole game.
Do you see LeBlanc's damage, by the way? I mean, she's
Yeah, that
building
was really
correctly.
huge. I mean,
Sorry for flaming, but I
that's
think
not flaming. You're talking about itemization.
Liandry is illegal if you're solo AP, he's saying.
Let's see the gold. So LeBlanc's up 2k gold. Floops is even with Varus, and Pop is down 3k gold. And 1.5k gold difference from the junglers. So it's looking like a really strong top side and mid side on Vanir's side.
Well, it's only 2k difference on me, but itemization, it's like 3k difference on me. If you ask me.
I guess we don't like Leandris here.
No, we don't.
Let's see what the chat thinks. Any thoughts about the Leandris guys in the chat?
Well, I really like the low-high comment here. Minimax have 3 tanks, Varus, and nothing. Yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of stun from their mid lane. CC perhaps. Extra
Mm.
CC.
I mean, the NASA support is really not doing that much so far. I still don't know what the pick was for. It's looking really, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you think he has done anything so far? Or like, was it worth it?
Sorry, I forgot they got Nasus on their team. Oh, look there, look!
Yeah. LeBlanc
I
going
think-
for a kill, probably finishing with a Q. Trundle goes in, puts the pillar down. LeBlanc will probably go back to the old spot. Tries to run out, juking, burns flash. Another W comes out, and she's out.
You
Wow,
wanna know
really
something?
well played by Denzel. Yeah.
I think Syndra would have won with Ludens there. Just saying.
Just saying. I don't know what Guranji is doing here. He's just gonna get caught off, and he's going down to the Gale Force by Zaya. I don't know. He's stepping up really far up for no reason there, actually. And Hullbreaker has been bought by Fiora. Fiora goes in, flash Q by Kralix. Gets rooted. Fiora will have to pop her parry, or she goes down. LeBlanc gets a kill on Varus, and that will be 1 for 1 there. But they already got the... Okay, Nadas hits a hook on Poppy, rooted by Zaya. And LeBlanc gets another kill. I mean, they're just getting picks everywhere. And this is what I meant in the draft. I mean, they're just really looking to pick people really hard with their comp. With their mobility, with their hooks. It's looking really easy. Let's ignore that voice crack.
Didn't you say that about the Varus Syndra pick, no?
Yeah, but Varus Syndra, they switched it into Trundle Nasus, and then it's just like, what do they pick anymore? Like, what do they get? And the Ludens Sork boots.
Do you think the Mercs helped him there?
You really don't like the Leandris, do you?
No, I don't.
I mean, yeah. So they're probably gonna look for an end here, maybe. I mean, do they have Baron? Yes. Do they have towers? Yes. Do they have the chance to end the game? Yes.
Looks like they're gonna go 1-3-1 here.
Fiora with the Hullbreaker will put out some serious damage, but she'll only have to go, like, she only goes to the inhibitor tower. Trundle maybe trying to look for a pick here on Fiora, but she gets out easily. LeBlanc trying to split push top lane. And Varus gets out a lot of poke, but it just gets healed up instantly by Zaya. With her Ravenous Hunter, probably.
would they look to pick Fiora here?
I mean, even if they pick Fiora here, I don't think it's really that worth it.
I
Because
think
they have
Fiora
three. Yeah, they. Do you think she wins? Okay, Fiora pops the vitals.
Look, she
Paris
wins
gets the ulti off. Pops flash, goes for the Q. Trundle goes down. Amazing 1v2 by Fiora. Pops the vitals and just gets so many vital procs. And Fiora kills both of them. Real amazing kill by double kill by Zal there. Nautilus pops his R on Syndra. Syndra gets knocked up, but they won't look for anything more. Denzel going in for the one-shot combo misses his E, and Varus does not go down, but Denzel does. That's a 700 gold shot then for Syndra, and they get the triple inhib here. Do you think they're gonna go for an end here? They seem to be doing so. Will this be their mistake, or will they get the kill? I don't think they're gonna die here, because they're 4 versus 3. Gets hooked, Nasus goes down, Varus goes down, Nasus goes down. It's just a slaughter by Vanir. Wow, really well played by Vanir.
Look, the Trundle itemization.